Fuck.
What the fuck?
We are never gonna actually know what this is happening.
Well, I got my fucking cough in there. Nice.
I'm pretty sure the audio is on for something, but who cares, man? Yo, look, what is up? And welcome to Better Than Cable. We are in here this week to talk some shit, man. We are in here with what I'm sorry. I got distracted behind the boards. Let me continue my intro, bro. We got Ananya in parts with Nevaland podcast, as well as me, J-Treb, from the Miseducation of Music, and we are in here to talk some shit this week, man. This is going to be our best of the year stuff, as well as I kind of did just want to hear Bob continue on this new social media we were creating. What's exactly what we are doing there?
It's actually classified. So.
Oh, it's classified?
Yep.
It's off.
You're under NDA now.
I've signed no
You're
NDAs.
under NDA now.
So what he was saying was he wants to create a social media.
Stop. This is intellectual property.
Around
I swear to God.
You said it here. You said it
You're
here.
going to let it out into the world. Stop talking.
Technically, we were live the whole time.
Yeah, but they couldn't hear me.
You have a point. What if they could?
No. Let it go.
Man, look, we are in here this week. Before we get into that, what's some current events? What's some current events has been happening this week?
Current events?
Just Christmas. It's literally been
nothing,
Christmas,
dude.
Oh, yeah.
holidays.
There's been nothing going on.
Yeah, that's literally it.
I was about to say, is there, this is that weird week. It's that weird week in between Christmas and New Year's where, like, nobody really knows what to do.
Yeah.
It's like, it's dry. Like, nobody's going to drop the hottest album of the year. Nobody's going to make the coolest movie of the year. Yeah. Like, it's a dry week for everything. No
everything's shut down, basically. Yeah. Like, everything's shut down this week.
It's like, people also just don't really give a fuck that much. It's just like,
I don't know. There's also there's a turn up in pending. So it's
and then everyone starts hitting the gym, doing their whatever bullshit goals that they said.
Man, I always thought that shit was
that's
so
only a
dumb.
few days away.
Bro, I always thought that was so dumb. If I ever did go to the gym, I would never make it like on the first. I would make a mid-year resolution.
Bro. Yeah, no.
There's no I don't want to be in that group.
Like, it's gonna be so crowded. It's just annoying.
Dude, it's just annoying
if I were to start.
It's like I know I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah,
I know I'm gonna be the one where it's like, oh yeah, he was in here 5 days a week. We just never saw him again.
Right.
Like that would be me, and it's like,
yeah.
I feel like and that's only if I started at the top of the year. If I went through like the middle of the year, maybe I'd have some motivation.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually like interested to see in like my gym at home. Like if people are gonna start pulling up because I've been going on the weekdays. So watch that shit be packed. Like and it's like usually fucking empty as shit. Like
you're gonna be waiting for an elliptical. You're gonna be like, yo, why is there a line?
That's crazy.
It's like, bro, there's only 3 treadmills. Somebody's gotta rotate.
Dude, yeah.
It's like you gotta show like experience. It has like XP points.
Dude, also like a year is such an arbitrary point in time.
Facts.
Dude, it's like what did that year change from yesterday?
I mean, it's because when we're younger, there's more things that kind of delineate.
Yeah.
Yes, right. That's a term. Delineate time. Like, so it's like school years, very easy to
just separate.
Make a note of like, yo, this
but
is
even
time.
school years don't end.
You're right.
In the year,
what I'm saying is they culminate in a prize or a next level.
Yeah,
so it's like those things are easy to mark with. So you mark life by well, school's gonna have a change in semester when I go back after Christmas. So it's like you already did half of your shit. So I don't know. It's like I kind of see how like it matters less as an adult, but like how it's needed in a way. But
you get it.
Bro,
you get that why it exists, but it's so arbitrary that we make such a big deal out of like the first day of it. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I think for me it's more so my birthday. Like my birthday, I'm like, okay, this is like
that's a change.
Yeah, there's something. Like at least I'm like, it might not feel any different, but it's like okay, on paper I'm a year older. Yeah. That's something. Whereas the year, it's like, dude, I barely write the date anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
oh damn. I mean, I do in my planner, but that means like I do it at the beginning of the week, and then I never I can't tell you what today's date is.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
Now. What is like the 26th, the 7th? No, because that's the day after Christmas. Shit, I don't know what it is. That's real. I really just don't know.
It's the 28th.
Like,
I think today.
It's the 28th.
You could be lying. You could be telling the truth. I believe you.
Yeah.
Dude, but no, I just know the date by looking at my Mac and just seeing. Oh, it's the 28th.
Whenever I need it, I look at my watch.
I'm like, oh, great.
I drop that shit out of my head immediately. Like, do you remember that for the day?
Yeah, no, I look at it at the beginning of the day.
Wow,
say.
man,
Then,
you wanna know how bad it is? It's on the top of my iPad at all times. I just noticed that.
Oh shit!
Never.
Yeah,
I mean, it's right there when you open your phone too.
Yeah, no,
But,
it's
we never fucking notice it. That's what's
Yeah.
crazy.
Who fucking uses that?
Yeah.
Who fucking uses that?
That's
Who
crazy,
uses
right?
that for dating?
No one looks at that shit. You look at
I've
the time.
never-
you
I-
look at
you
the
look at the
time so
time.
much
You know,
more.
I'll be
Yeah.
100. I've gone to my calendar app.
Yeah.
Like I'll scroll over and
And
then,
you're
like, you
what
see
day
the
is
calendar
it?
of the
Yeah,
day.
no
Yeah.
facts.
It's hell on the lock screen. It's
Yeah.
not that I
Dude.
didn't know that it was there. It's not
It's
that I
always
didn't-
there.
It's not that I didn't know.
That
It's
shit's
that I
crazy.
never used that.
You guys
Yeah.
don't use that?
No.
Huh?
I use
You
my-
don't
I've
just,
always-
like,
I've always
to
used
check
my
the
watch
date?
for that.
I
me,
never
it's always
check
the
the
time.
date on
Everybody else,
there.
Yeah, it's
when
always
it
the
runs.
time.
I always check
I
the
always
time.
do
Yeah.
date on my
The
watch
date I
usually.
look at on my laptop usually.
Yeah, I look at my laptop or my iPad.
It's the watch for the date.
I use it.
Because the
watch.
only time I need the date is if I'm on my laptop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I
Like,
make a calendar
When-
in
when
my
else would I
bullet
need my
journal
date?
every
Yeah.
month. So if I have that calendar there, I can also just be like, oh, it's a Thursday. Like,
yeah,
scroll down.
yeah.
Like,
Fair.
I do have an analog method in my life. But like
Dude, good
my
for
phone
you, man.
is never
Fucking
like
use
the,
that paper, bro.
Oh,
use
no,
that
it makes
shit.
me feel bad because I bought my iPad, stopped using paper, and I reverted. I reverted hard. You see my note? It's like that square notebook. Like it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even
yeah.
normal. Like I buy those weird ones, thick
No,
ass paper.
No,
like
dude,
killing
I got
trees.
a.
It's got like binding. Like it's
Yeah.
excessive.
No,
All
I
of
use
them are.
Moleskine.
I don't. I like.
love
Sometimes
those
I like
things.
writing ideas in a
So
good
nice.
old, notebook with some
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
like when I do things like I'm analog with like my budget. Like I do that
Yeah.
on a Moleskine because it feels efficient.
Yeah.
It feels like
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. with the
Exactly.
money.
Yeah, no, it
You know
feels
what I'm saying? When I
productive.
write it
Yeah.
down, I'm
Yeah,
like,
it
oh,
feels
so
Except
what's
on
with
it.
these-
Yeah. What about an Excel sheet?
No, Excel.
I mean,
Excel,
but like I use Excel for other shit. I use
Yeah.
Excel for probably way lesser shit in my life. Like my
Yeah.
podcast and all of the shit that gets handled through Excel. So that's the
Facts.
data that I keep in there. Excel feels like business. It doesn't feel like play.
Yeah, no, Excel for me feels like work, so that's why I just never do that.
It
I'm like,
1000% is
this.
work.
It feels like it's like busy work.
I don't need to use.
Like,
Yeah, I never use that
like,
shit anyway.
yeah.
So
Sometimes it is efficient. I'm not gonna lie. There's not many times I've had to do this, but you know, like if you got a data set or you're just like, what's the information? You can always
Yeah.
use Excel as a calculator.
True. No, I think you're also good at it. I'm not. I
Yeah,
just
listen,
I don't
I
know
got
what it
good at
actually
it
does.
for
yeah.
my job.
Facts.
So then
Facts.
that made it so it was like,
Yes.
oh yeah, like if you needed like
Now you
an
see the
average
value in
right
it.
now,
Yeah,
oh
true.
bro, you think I'm about to do this shit by hand?
Yeah.
Like,
Facts. Facts.
there's no way. If somebody just gave me the
Yeah.
information, I could quickly pull up like a number sheet on my iPad, type it all in. It'll do all of it for me. It'll give me tables if I want to. Like,
yeah, no, I just had to do some Excel shit for one engineering class. That's the only reason I know some shit. But
I knew people who used
Yeah.
it for Animal Crossing
Oh shit.
what? How?
to mark their like inventories.
Oh.
So they would
For Minecraft
throw them
as
in.
well.
Oh my god.
Dang.
So like they would log all of
Yeah.
their items outside of the game, inside of like.
Is there some kind of API where they can pull that, or do they got to do it by hand?
I'm pretty sure there's gotta be a template.
I'm sure there is for
somewhere.
Minecraft, but I don't know about.
There's gotta be one for Animal Crossing too.
Animal
Like
Crossing.
that game spans, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't know if the people who I know got it.
Yeah.
Like they 100%.
Because I would be like,
I
there's no way I would manually go in and fucking type every single thing.
don't
out.
know, man.
There's no way.
That doesn't bring you. I don't know. I like it.
I would
like,
die.
in a way doing it. Like Minecraft, I'm too far gone in that game.
Yeah.
I've been
Right.
playing the game for a minute. Like I'm not gonna go back and write down everything that's in every chest in every house I've made in the
Yeah.
one world.
Yeah.
No,
Facts.
like that's too much. But if I started it the same day and every day when I logged off or something, I just like quick update. And it's like you're just updating numbers of things because you just copy and paste the cells. Like I would do cells of like all the materials. That's getting nerdy. Let's talk about real shit.
Yeah.
There's an easier way to do it. I would make my own template eventually.
facts.
That would make it quick. Man, now today we were going to talk about some best of the years.
Facts.
I sent out a list of stuff I purely made up of what I'd be interested in for getting you all's best of the year about. I know Bob didn't do it, but hey, if you got some answers back there, always feel free to hop on the mic and let us know what your best of the year is.
You're just gonna call me out like that?
I am, because I wanted everyone to do it and you didn't do it.
Well, I
But no one
have
finished
work.
it, so
Yeah.
You're right. But hey,
Look, it would be different if you guys all had full, complete lists written out,
okay, if we did, you still wouldn't have one. It's not like you knew.
but it would be different.
You have a point. But hey, we're just going to dive into some best of categories. Feel free if you're in the chat to say your best ofs too, so we can add those to the discussion, man. We could do it in the order that I sent it out, even if I don't know if it really makes sense. But we can start with, what is the best podcast of the year for you? Ooh. What was one that you liked, one that you listened to, that you enjoyed? Was it on your drive home? Was it while you were working? I got a few that are tied. I'll say mine off top. Nappy Boy Radio, T-Pain's podcast. Mm-hmm. I love it. I've been a faithful listener since the first episode.
Facts.
85 South Show since 2015.
Facts.
It's like 2016.
Facts. No, that
number one.
That
they
shit's
will
so
always
lit.
be at the top. Because they just get the best guests. And then Guilty Pleasures, which is a podcast that I found like 2 months ago now, and I've watched every single episode of their entire catalog. I went back 2 years. It was that good.
Facts.
Podcast.
Yeah.
No, dude. For me, my favorite was the Lex Friedman with what's his name? Michael Levin. That was his name. Dude, that podcast was great, dude. He was going into these things called xenobots, where they're biological robots.
Oh shit.
And he was doing research into like hand generation and like arm generation, regeneration, stuff like that. Is like pretty sick research, and that was like the coolest conversation I heard all year, bro.
That sounds like a
it's so fucking cool. Yeah, no, it's so cool, bro. It's so fucking cool. Like, he even explains how at like the lowest level, our cells are just like fucking computers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, computers would like our cells, I guess.
Well, like they're like transistors.
Nanobots.
They're like transistors, and then so when you put a bunch of transistors together, it's basically a computer. You know what I'm saying? So this shit's crazy, dude. That podcast was great. Yeah, basically. All right.
I agree,
but
though.
that's my that's my synopsis. All right.
That's fire. No, for me, Random Order. That's a low key one. So they're based out of Toronto, and they're like OG YouTubers. Like they did videos with Drake when he was still like in Toronto.
Is that the one? Is that like a lanky white dude?
No. It's like.
I was about to say, I was watching some old Drake show.
Nah,
like
this is
somebody's
like
house, and I was like, man, this is early Drake.
Yeah, I was like, like they're two brothers. They're from Toronto. They have like long ass beards, black and like Colombian, I think.
Interesting.
But no, they're
Toronto
hilarious.
just seems like such a melting pot.
Yeah,
dude, Toronto.
Drake comes back.
There's so many different types of people in Toronto.
They're Jamaican. They're Jamaican
and
Cuban or something, Colombian, some shit. But they're hilarious. So that podcast is fire. They've had like dope guests on too.
Hell yeah.
That shit's
facts.
What do they mainly interview? Is it like music specific, or
it's the dopest part? It's always their friends.
Okay.
So it's someone like that they know to some degree. Like they have some sort of familiarity with.
Yeah, so they're not just bringing out random.
Yeah. God, so that's always dope.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
That's lit.
That's lit. You got a podcast you've been listening to this year? No, he doesn't.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I mean, I can pull out answers to this.
Oh, you can?
None of you guys are going to know the podcast I've been listening to.
What have you been listening to?
It's called WTF1. It's just an F1 podcast.
I was like, it's gotta be F1.
They do like news media coverage around it. And
also, it's like current event F1?
Yeah, and I haven't listened to it a ton lately. Even I've been listening to a lot less podcasts. I used to have to drive an hour to work and back.
That's an easy way to. That's an easy way.
Yeah.
To fucking listen to them.
Yeah. Podcasts and TV shows kind of interchange with my like workflow. I like to have something playing in the background while I work. Sometimes it'll be a TV show, but like I'm back on podcasts. I'm just devouring podcasts. Right now. But like it ebbs and flows. Sometimes I'm like I'm only watching TV, and then it's like I'm only watching podcasts.
Yeah, you have to be in somewhat of a mood.
I'll let you know right now, I don't have an episode because I don't really.
I realized I already went into my episode already. So
yeah,
it was cool.
It was cool. It was cool. It's fine. It was fun.
My best
format.
Facts. Facts.
I think I put down like an episode, but it was more a moment because let's say it's probably like 12 minutes when Rick Ross was on 85.
Oh,
no, fuck
yeah.
That
He said, I'm going to the bathroom, and he never came back to the podcast.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And that was my
was
favorite
fucking amazing.
podcast that I
That's
watched because I
hilarious.
rewatched the first 10 minutes like several times.
Yeah.
Because you never think he's about to it's like, bro, no one knew.
It was,
That's hilarious.
It was great.
It was great.
Did we ever find out why he left?
No.
Right? Yeah, we never
just
found
laughed?
out.
No.
That's so funny.
And Carlos was like, I don't even want to know what this
Was
point
he
is.
not
Yeah,
just
this
in the
was-
bathroom the whole time? Like,
No.
No.
They
There-
heard
so
the
look,
car
the
just skirt off.
podcast is happening. Rick Ross stands up and says, I'm about to go to the bathroom. Watch out. And he moves across the camera, goes to the bathroom. Okay? They keep talking. They talking. It's been about like 5 minutes. And then DC's like, hey, somebody go check on Ross. Like, is he still in the fucking bathroom? And then somebody behind the camera yells, he left. Him and his people gone. And they're like, when did that nigga walk in front of us and leave? The door was in front of him, and it was like no one saw this nigga leave. And he was just like, bro, maybe he found a new exit or some shit in this bitch.
Hey.
That's crazy, dude.
And it was like, bro, if it was going
Yeah, was
bad,
he-
you
was
should've
he
told me.
pissed?
But
Yeah.
No, what was better? They continued and did a whole episode with just them.
Yeah.
And it's so much funnier than it
Facts.
ever would have been if he stayed.
Yeah.
Like if he would have stayed, the episode would have probably
Facts.
started waning. It's Rick Ross. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly how interesting he is.
Yeah.
But afterwards, DC crying, laughing,
Bro.
being like, "How did that
Bro.
nigga move across the whole room
Bro.
and no one saw him leave?"
Bro.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hilarious. But yeah, that was my favorite episode of the year. Just because it's you can't make that up.
Yeah.
Facts. No, that was great, but I was listening just 85 South, the recent Thanksgiving one. That one's crazy too.
Oh yeah, I'm not done with
one's
that one. I
crazy,
watched
too.
like the
I haven't
first
watched that.
hour.
I haven't watched that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious.
that was crazy.
Nav and Jack Thriller together are
Yeah.
hilarious. Jack Thriller's new show is pretty funny too, but
True.
he's a wild man. He's
Yeah.
been interviewing people for a long time.
Yeah.
I used to watch his shit on YouTube way back in the day. His eye kind of makes me feel uneasy. He's got like a star eye because he lost his eye,
Mm-hmm.
and that star it reflects off his glasses weird, and sometimes he looks like scary as hell.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me though. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, no,
Man, look,
yeah.
the next category. The next category. I'm gonna leave this one in so you guys can start thinking about your answers for it.
Yeah.
Best YouTuber of the year. These are all in our opinions.
Oh shit.
So
Damn.
who is your
Damn,
favorite
this one's tough.
YouTuber to watch? It is difficult. You might have to look at your subscribe list real quick. As always, I have ties. Because
Yeah.
I can't just pick one. Company Man.
Mhm.
Some people may think it's a little dry, but
Company Man's pretty good.
every single Wednesday,
Yeah.
Company Man drops a video about a different company and their history.
Mm-hmm.
Edge of my fucking seat.
Yeah.
Talking Kmart, Walmart, fucking like he did one about Circuit City. Did you know that fucking Circuit City invented CarMax?
Oh no, and then CarMax
And you
is
would have never fucking known.
CarMax is a fraud now. CarMax is a
Yeah.
fucking fraud. All
But
right.
so was Circuit City in ways.
Yeah, there we
I mean,
go.
Like,
Facts.
either way,
No, I didn't know
crazy
that. Yeah, I
information,
didn't know that.
man. It's like you find out random shit like that every
Yeah.
week. And that one's tied with another channel called Super Carlin Brothers. I've been fans of them for
Mm.
years. They break down all of the Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Harry Potter content.
Yeah.
And man, I could nerd out over that. They did an entire 7-hour series, damn near, because they dropped them in each parts about if Harry Potter was in Slytherin and how each book would have played out.
Oh shit.
It's an amazing listen.
I could actually watch that.
Oh, it's so
I gotta
good.
watch
That might
It's
be lit.
so good, dude. Because they've read the book so many times and they understand the lore so deep.
Yeah.
That like they get really intricate with it, and I love it. I love it so much. But
definitely
yeah,
check
like
that out.
Facts.
that series alone, put them like right at the top.
Yeah.
And then I kind of feel obligated to say something music. So there's one Naomi Cannibal. She's this dope. She's this dope African American woman who breaks down just eras of music. So she does like Taylor Swift's flop eras and like Beyonce's worst eras and best eras, 2000s hip hop, all of that shit. I love it.
Facts.
Let's see.
But yeah, those are my favorite YouTubers because I said definitely best YouTuber. But yeah, there was 3.
Yeah.
Different format.
YouTubers.
You want to go? All right.
Like one
I
off
can go.
top that I can think of is a Sidemen. They're like British YouTubers.
True.
And they do some. They make like great, like just have it on. Yeah. So and it's always like you catch something, you watch it for like 5 minutes, go back to your work, watch it again. It's one of those.
They'll start talking about some interesting shit. Yeah,
exactly. So that they make really good content. It's really high quality content.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
So, them. Other than that, like definitely, there's like a lot of good UFC content out there, but I can't really.
Who you watch specifically for the breakdowns?
Yeah, I think Daniel Cormier. He's like a double champ. He used to fight in the UFC.
Yeah,
he won the belt at light heavyweight and heavyweight. So this dude's he's the most credible.
I'm scared
person.
of human beings like that,
bro. Dude.
It's like,
bro,
and
he's like
won in one weight class,
bro, and
he went up a weight class.
Crazy shit, and he wrestled at the Olympics and like won gold or something.
Wrestling in the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had it too.
Yeah.
Almost like every real sports in the Olympics.
Define real sport.
Not
archery.
That's in the Olympics. That's in the Olympics. That is part of the Olympics.
No, that's why I said. He said, say a real sport, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying like
define it.
Because I was like, is wrestling? Wrestling
I thought you
is a
said
sport,
it wasn't.
But how do
real.
you do that against countries? Never mind.
What?
Right.
It's just player versus player.
Yeah.
The Olympics, like, sure, the country gets a medal tally, but it's like whoever wins.
Hey.
Just for you, man.
All right. For me, it's Veritasium. Do you guys know Veritasium?
Yeah.
I fucking love Veritasium, bro.
I know.
Dude, the way he challenges science is so lit, dude. He fucking makes bets with like physics professors and wins. Like, this dude's lit.
Those videos now.
Dude, watch the one where it's like a downwind car and like it can go faster than wind speed, something like that. But outside of that, also Sawyer7 Mage, she's a One Piece YouTuber. So those two are definitely up there for me. I always check out their videos.
Are those like the ones where you're like, yo, I'm like notifications on?
Yeah, no, dude. Like I don't know how to describe it. He always just thinks of like the story in a completely different way than I do. And it's like so eye-opening every fucking time I watch his videos, which is lit to me.
Damn, bro, I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's this one channel that was breaking down Westworld, and I was like, bro, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you damn near didn't spoil the show for me.
Yo.
I love the way you got there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's also like challenged me to think beyond what I try to normally think about. You know what I'm saying? So that shit's lit.
That's what's up. You got one, Bob?
This is a tough one for me.
It's a tough one.
It's a
do you
very
just watch
tough
recommended, or do you have like a channel you specifically go to?
So clickbait gets me.
Good title on the thumbnail, and I'm locked in.
So do you watch like the trending shit or?
Very often I intend to go on to watch something, and then I see something in my recommended, and I just click it first because it's there. So due to that, I watch a lot of random channels.
I've been at your crib and watched YouTube. There's a lot. We've spanned a lot of different zones, like in one sitting.
So this is difficult.
Yeah.
There's like a handful of different things from different sectors that pop up on a rotation. So like I know a bunch of channels.
What's your go-to consistent, which is basically always on your feed? Is there anything?
No, nothing really.
Nothing
right
is.
now.
Oh wow, that's crazy. So you're always watching different shit.
It ebbs and flows, man.
Yeah. So I got really.
That's crazy, dude.
In the past, I go down like YouTube rabbit holes. Right?
Yeah.
And I like something, I get really into it. I watch all the videos I can find about it, and then I get bored of it.
What were some of your YouTube rabbit holes for the year then? What was your best YouTube rabbit hole?
I've actually been in a lull for a little bit. YouTube, it's nothing against any creator, but YouTube has not been at the top of my list this year.
It's not been moving.
Recent ones were like cameras, drones, a bunch of 3D printing stuff.
Those are abundant. I can
making things, creating things. The Veritasium guy, I see him all the time. Great videos. He's good at the thumbnail.
Yeah,
they're interesting.
Dude, he had a whole video on how he makes thumbnails. Yeah. He had a whole video on how to do that.
But I'll just hop on the river and follow it. And then it gets really random because like I'll be doing something else when I start the first random YouTube video, and then it'll just autoplay on random YouTube videos. So like I'll
every time I get on, I turn autoplay off so that I can specifically.
Yeah, no, I hate autoplay. I hate autoplay.
Specific cue.
Fuck autoplay.
I'm like, give me 2 videos about Avatar, 1 video about Korra, then I want to watch a Star Wars video, and then they're all from trusted channels.
No, dude, fuck autoplay, bro.
I'm crazy, dude.
I won't do that.
I'll make a playlist.
You gotta let it do what it wants to do.
Nah.
Ride the beast.
I control where I go. I control every direction I go.
You also just said that your YouTube's in a lull right now. My YouTube's in amazing.
Yeah, it's
I'm getting nothing. I've got nothing but fire content for the last month and a half.
Best.
I said it was nothing against the creators or the platform. It's me. It's me. It's not even the random stuff it's giving me. I'm just like, I don't really want to watch YouTube.
Dude,
that's because they're not making good thumbnails right now.
But there's a certain value to just following the river of content.
There is.
It fails though. It fails. Every once in a while it gets stuck in a habit. It fails
immediately for me.
No. Right? Listen to this. So most of the time autoplay will just play a random video. Every once in a while it gets stuck on one video that it really wants you to see. And it kept playing like 6-hour replays from a 24-hour race.
What?
Like just
that
every
happened
time.
to me with the Lawrence concert after I bought tickets for them. I bought tickets for their concert, and then every time my YouTube was on the TV at the shop I used to work at, it would just play their concert on loop. Then it would play a different concert, then go back to the first one, and then just keep going back and forth like that.
God damn.
And I was like, there's no cue here.
I didn't have that happen.
Oh, damn. Okay, mine was...
That might just be like there were only 3 concerts like that.
Maybe. It gave me all. I've seen all of their fucking concerts that are on that.
But yeah, it's like I'm going to drop you in this 6-hour video, see how long it takes you to notice.
Yeah.
So
I've woken up on the second 6-hour video.
God damn.
I've fallen asleep with YouTube on, and then it's like, no, this is actually the second one of these we were going to play.
This is a different track?
But yeah, to cap off that question, algorithm, I don't want to.
That's your...
Yeah, it just feeds me things, really. It's
Facts.
I love it, dude.
True.
I feel like even when it gives me new stuff,
I gotta find a new vice to get into on it. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you call it a hobby. I mean, I feel like Vice is like inherently negative.
Dude. Yeah. Also, the whole rabbit hole I'm gonna go down. Trust me.
I mean, I guess we're all in the YouTube. Like we're stuck to YouTube, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm in that shit.
I'm
in that shit. Yeah, no, that's fair.
I spent on my screen time. I think it said that I spent like 46 hours on YouTube.
Dude, YouTube is such a go-to, man.
Oh, not a month. I mean, like a week. And I was like, that's 2 days of YouTube playing.
And sometimes you just want some mindless shit to just listen
not
to.
Even mindless. Sometimes I want to hear somebody.
I miss my TV.
Sometimes I want to hear somebody rip into some shit that I love.
Facts.
My favorite thing is Rogue One haters. People who hate the Rogue One Star Wars movie and are willing to talk about it for an hour and a half. They've all gotten a view from me. Because I'm just like, where is it? I'll poke holes in everything you fucking say in my mind, and that's a good hour and a half for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting here going like, oh, well, fuck you. You just didn't get it. Or it's like, oh, man, no, you think that wasn't cool? No, because it foreshadowed some other shit you couldn't even see coming. Like, and I feel smarter than them, and I love watching
Sometimes I just watch those videos, like, versus, like,
Hold up. John just ended that off with a different sentiment than it was going the whole time. He is just watching people he thinks is stupider than him and claiming superiority.
You're not completely incorrect, but that's only because I think that if you do not like Rogue One, a Star Wars story, you're just uncultured. That's just there's no debate in my mind. It's okay. And if I hurt your feelings, I don't care. Like that is the best Star Wars property ever, next to Andor. Next topic, Andor. Man.
Yeah, I gotta watch Andor.
What was your favorite viral moment of the year?
Viral moment.
We already have a bow out here. I got 2 only because there was only 2 that I followed closely because I hate everything else. Will Smith slapping the shit out of
Okay, I have some. Never mind.
That was great.
I followed that pretty closely because it was just really hilarious that it happened. And then the second one is
I got one.
sauce.
Oh wait, what the fuck was with the pink sauce, man?
Oh dude, don't stay away from the pink sauce part.
Doesn't that have like
just let it?
Let's not talk about it.
It's gross.
It'll make me gag. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. It was disgusting. It was not refrigerated, and she shipped it around the country.
It had botulism, bro. That should have botulism.
There was a lot.
It was fermented. It was fermented.
Let's just say for some people the sauce was pink, and for some it was fuchsia, for some it was orange.
Yo,
and like,
fuck if it's orange.
It
was orange.
Started as the same pink in the kitchen.
Bro.
It says fucking pink sauce, but that shit's orange,
that
bro.
That was my favorite viral moment because 1 second everybody was spreading some random pink paste on their chicken, and the next people were throwing up uncontrollably on TikTok.
Facts, dude.
And I was like, "This is
Yeah.
why you don't buy random small batch ranch substitutes."
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
wild.
That stretches the definition of small batch.
Dude,
no, it doesn't. If you are making it in your home, and I've never seen a label or a stamp
No,
from the FDA,
small batch is better than that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
like
I'll give you
small
that.
batch,
Yeah.
you have a little
Yeah,
workplace.
She probably wasn't hurting her
You got an
community
industrial
who came
kitchen.
and picked up a bottle the day of.
Yeah.
But everyone who got,
Everyone got shit.
I don't know who taught her how to handle ground shipping, but they were ignorant. Fuck them. If it was a YouTube
bro, you need
video,
to preserve that
video
shit.
needs to get taken down.
You need some
Like,
preservatives, bro. What the F? All right.
But yeah, any other viral moments?
I was gonna say like all this AI shit that's been going on this year, like the generative images, the Chat GPT shit, like all that AI shit. It literally went wild
People
this
are
year.
very
It's crazy.
of it too.
Yeah.
It could have gotten a different reception, and I feel like it got the best reception.
Yeah, no, like people love this shit. They're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's start using
the
this.
usefulness of it.
Yeah,
which is cool.
AI definitely has some uses in our life.
Mm-hmm.
What's some other viral moments? Anybody else?
I can't think of any.
Elon and Twitter. That was pretty hilarious.
That's a saga that's still ongoing.
It's still ongoing. Yeah,
we're in
we don't know when it's gonna end.
It's been a constant source of.
We don't know when it's gonna end.
So,
Yeah,
man, let's take a brief aside with the Twitter thing. The new thing that was added after Elon saying that people were getting more impressions and views on tweets is that Twitter added, you can now see how many times a tweet was viewed.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
the new
stupid,
future.
Man. That shit's so stupid.
I don't think it's stupid. I think I actually like it.
No, I like it. I like it too.
actually like it.
No, I like it too.
Why? My tweets don't really get a lot of action, but at least I know they're getting seen.
No, exactly. No,
it was made for the small guy.
No, it was made for the small guy. You know why? Because you don't know what tweets you're tweeting that are actually getting somewhere.
Yeah,
if anything, you know what I'm saying?
Like
so
even
it's
if
like
they're not getting liked.
That's what
Exactly.
Elon was saying. And look, I don't
Exactly.
like the man, but he was saying
No,
that
this
a lot
is
of
a great
people
feature.
felt like they were tweeting to the
I'm
wind.
in support of this feature.
And
Facts.
now
I
you
get
know
that.
you're
Facts.
not tweeting to the wind.
I think
Like, bro.
No.
the only thing that threw me off was just the button placement. That should annoy me.
It shifted everything. Like before,
it annoyed it.
It's so hard to get
So
the
you
like
have to
with your
stretch
left
it
hand
now.
out.
Yeah, you have to
Your
stretch.
left hand's
Oh, yeah.
fucked on the
You have
like.
to,
But like,
bro.
so like,
I
tweet out
I can't
my
use
Twitch
my phone with
streams.
this thumb, so
Yeah, I mean, you have the
Wait.
stupid plus too.
it's just this will not go well. I guess I can do it.
But,
Never mind. I
I
thought it was
tweet
going
out
to be
every time
harder.
I do my
No,
Twitch
it's not hard
streams,
at
and it's
all.
like I'm not getting any likes or retweets, but 83 people saw it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's enough for me to keep doing.
Also, my only confusion with it too is like, how are they counting a view?
Oh no,
That was like-
scrolling past it definitely counts.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right now, I just put a
100%.
view on
We're
everything
viewing
on the
all
screen.
of those,
Everything
yeah.
on the screen just got a view.
Facts,
Guaranteed.
facts.
Maybe
If it
maybe if
loads
it
onto the
doesn't
device.
load, because we're scrolling past stuff so quick,
Yeah, but
the
it
photos and
wasn't
stuff weren't
loading, but
loading.
Yeah, if it loads, I feel that.
Yeah.
But that probably is
It's
what it
counting
is. I
a
can't
lot,
see
though.
anything
Got you,
deeper
got
than
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that was actually a small, cool feature where
No,
I was
dude.
like, I
Yeah.
don't think you're changing the landscape of Twitter because you still keep asking me to pay you $11 for a check mark.
Uh-huh.
But shit, this is cool.
Yeah. True.
Did you pay the $11?
Fuck no.
Hell no.
And even if I did, I would never
Dude,
tell
I
anybody,
realize-
and I would
Hold
make
up.
sure to not turn the check shit on.
I realize
Chat,
no one really,
chat,
not
chat.
that many people have bought it.
Chat,
Sponsor Josh's Twitter Blue.
do not. I do not want to get talked about. And the circles that I talk to in Twitter, they ain't really doing the checks, or they're
Dude,
overdoing
yeah.
it with the checks.
Dude, no
And I
one's
don't
really
wanna be in
doing.
either camp.
No one's
I'm
really
liking
doing the check,
neutrality.
dude. I haven't seen that many people doing the check.
Yeah.
I think people were like, "Fuck the
People
check."
who are advocating for Web3 all have checks.
Yeah,
Which is cool.
exactly,
Look, advocating for
exactly.
Web3. I have
What's
checks.
Web3?
I'm not
The
doing shit on
Web3 people are scammers, bro. A lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them
All
are
of them, but
scammers.
some of them. The way they're
most
doing
of them.
music,
I'm gonna say most of them.
Hold up. The way they're doing
I will
it,
make a blanket statement. Most of them are.
Yes, that is a good blanket statement.
Are they bots?
The way that they're doing it in music is beneficial in small circles. It is not beneficial on those big people who are trying to get you. Like there's some song websites where I know some artists who are getting decently paid out because they're putting their songs in the
NFT,
Web3,
the NFT shit.
Like, they're like actually getting money off their songs. Where it's like like they might make $600 in a month off of that song, whereas if they put it on streaming, they were gonna make $2 in a
Nothing.
year. Like, so it's like I give it credit there, but still like it's nothing in comparison to buying music.
No.
Like if anything, let's get back to just buying music and let's stop trying to push music onto Web3. Just buy your songs. I don't know, but Web3 people are interesting.
Facts.
But they all got blue check marks. All of them.
Dude. Watch out, man. Watch out. Yeah. Shout out CoffeeZilla. Check him out before you.
CoffeeZilla.
CoffeeZilla.
Mention on YouTube. I watched him take down. What was that one streamer? The soccer dude streamer.
Speed.
I watched the whole Zoom call, bro.
Yeah.
I watched a 2-hour Zoom call with those.
Did you see the recent Logan Paul shit?
Yes, bro.
Oh fuck,
bro. He exposes. Shout out CoffeeZilla. He exposes all of these fucking crypto scammers.
Dude, I love CoffeeZilla, man.
And he will get like Zoom calls with the people who run the companies and just wait for them to trip up. Like, and he's just like, we'll just sit here and talk. Yeah. Like, tell me this is not a get rich quick screen. He pulls up all of their shit for them on the screen, dude. And he'll be like, right here, it says this. Can you really guarantee me this?
Dude, he's such a baller, dude. He looks through all the crypto wallets, and he'll like have the fucking transaction pulled up. He's like, what do you say about this transaction, bro? Like, dude, you can't say like, shit. It's the real transaction, bro. It's
so well researched.
He's so lit, man.
So it's just great videos, man. Let's get back into this list. The movie of the year. This was low-key a dry movie.
This was trash. This movie year was trash.
I didn't like it. So I'm gonna say Knives Out.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the movies this year.
I was about to say you didn't.
To be fair, I haven't seen Top Gun.
Okay.
I haven't seen
Avatar. Yeah. So
I haven't seen Top Gun or Avatar.
I saw Avatar.
I'm seeing Avatar tomorrow.
I haven't seen Avatar yet. We need to go fucking see it. I thought we were gonna go
Avatar wasn't that good. Avatar wasn't that good.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me experience
it. I want none of your negativity. Keep your fucking self. Jesus.
Nah, I won't. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it.
Avatar 2. I have not seen it yet.
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
It is a contender. My top is Wakanda Forever, though, because it was the only movie I saw this year that evoked an emotional response.
I haven't seen that one either.
Same.
Okay, reasonable. But like I was like, oh shit, I actually like feel this movie.
Yeah.
The characters were well developed.
Yeah.
And like it was in my favorite category of superheroes. So it was like that was an easy top of the year for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't a hot year.
Yeah, like it's definitely my top of the year.
You're looking through them and you're seeing it wasn't a hot year, dude.
Dude, it's really bad. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wakanda Forever is definitely my top.
I haven't seen Wakanda Forever yet.
Yeah,
I
but
gotta
it's
watch
only
that.
because there's nothing. It's not even that great of a movie, but it's just the best.
I'm going King, and I still was like, okay.
I'm going Top Gun with it. I'm going Top Gun with it because
I still don't.
Everything else was trash.
Now you gonna say that was shit too?
Don't spoil it.
No, dude. What was I gonna say? I didn't even say anything about it.
I'm mad at your disgust for Avatar, and I haven't even seen it yet. There's no way it was that bad. There's no way. There's no way it was that bad.
Like, I gotta let's just talk about it later.
Okay.
Let's just talk about it later.
We'll watch it.
God damn it.
We'll watch it.
I want to go into it, man.
What the fuck?
I want to
Did you
go
see
at
the
it.
first one? If they're building off that story in any way, shape, or form.
I watched the first one. I love the first one, bro. I love the first one. That's why this one pissed me off.
Best TV shows.
That's why this one pissed me off. All right.
Best TV show of the year 2022.
This was kind of dry too.
This was not dry for me. This was a very
TV show.
Probably Atlanta.
I didn't finish Atlanta. Shit, the beginning of the season was good. Damn, it might be 3. I did finish that one. But my 2 were Andor, which builds off of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I haven't seen Andor yet. Andor is fucking beautiful. Yeah. Perfect start to finish. First episode to the last scene, I loved every second.
True.
And then Miss Marvel, because I felt like that was just one of the dopest, like almost comic booky TV shows. Like way better than Hawkeye. I kind of liked it more than Loki, but it doesn't have the same weight as Loki, so I feel like I can't really compare them. Yeah. But I had more of an enjoyable time watching Miss Marvel. Every week, I was like waiting for it.
Yeah.
True. And Disney pretty much rules my life if you can't tell by my
face. I liked Andor. Was
Kenobi this year?
Yeah. Kenobi was really good.
Kenobi was up there. I like that one. I like the ending. The ending was nice.
There was a decent amount of TV shows this year. That's something that was really popping off.
It's so easy for them to do the lightsaber.
What else was
CGI
even this year?
Now. There's so much more.
It depends on if you watch it or not. That's the real hard part here. Gossip Girl.
Rick and Morty season 6, right?
Yeah, Rick and Morty.
That shit was pretty good.
Yeah, Rick and Morty was really good.
It was a lot shorter than I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I wish it was longer, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
With a 3-week break for like the last 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Most shows have holiday breaks.
For the last,
dude, I can't even
episodes.
think of another show this year. What else was this year?
No, it left in September and came back the Sunday after.
You got to look up lists because it's not.
I have no idea.
I looked at lists and I only came up with 2 Disney properties.
No, going totally off the top. If it wasn't important enough that I can't remember it right now. It wasn't
important enough. It's like
Wednesday.
Bruh, man.
Eva's watching that Wednesday shit right now. She loves that.
I haven't seen it
She
either.
loves it, bro.
It was a lot of series. It's just like, I don't know it's like TV shows, I feel like you gotta catch them.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, House of Dragon was this year. I don't know if you all watched House of Dragon.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
It didn't move me. It didn't move me, but it was set up. You know, it made me think early season.
Maybe we'll bounce back.
There's fucking nothing. There was nothing, man. All right, let's move on. What's the next thing?
Next is music video. Now, I have a question real quick. I have a question. Does it have to have come out this year? Or what if I just watched it a lot this year?
If you watch it a lot this year, you can shout it out. But it cannot be the best of the year, but it can be a shout out. What's your shout out?
Yeah, what's your shout out?
I'm gonna say Kendrick Lamar's recent music video.
Exactly
oh my god!
Come out crazy.
And
oh my god!
Meghan Trainor's Made You Look because I've probably watched it 1,000 times.
No, I've not seen
Dude,
that.
you low key love Meghan Trainor.
Yeah.
You low key, dude. It's not even hike. It's hikey. It's hikey.
Meghan Trainor's Made You Look reinstilled in me the same energy as that was when she came out with her first album title, which almost has no misses. Like, dude, she is a conundrum.
Dude, she makes good music, man.
You can
I won't deny.
Oh, Meghan Trainor's not my type. It's not my vibe. That's okay. You cannot deny that she has lots of good songs.
And she makes good fucking music for some reason. I have no understanding why.
Yeah. Like there could be more people within it. I don't really pay attention to it, but she has this 50s vibe with new age instruments that fits into today's world while also holding on to this older vibe. Like, and she's never folded on it. This new song still has like a 50s energy. It's like I appreciate that she stuck to it, and I like the motif. And then when she went away from it, she did the "Forgive Me, Father" chorus for DJ Khaled, and it's amazing. And does not sound like her.
That shit's amazing. Yeah,
bro. Oh. But yeah, Meghan Trainor easily got up there next to Kendrick for me this year because I haven't seen really any other music videos.
That's so random to put next to Kendrick.
Those are the only 2 music videos I searched up this year.
Yeah,
where it was like from this year that I looked up, those music videos are the only ones.
And then let's just throw it in the Drake music video. Just kidding.
No. None of Drake's music videos.
Dude, the one with 21, bro. The one.
21.
Only the cartoon music video of Rick Flag.
Yeah, the one that was trending. Yeah, that shit was.
Let's get to the next category. The next 2 are both music related as well. Album of the year. Ooh. We already went over this, but I feel like now we got to pick the definitive one.
I'm going
for me,
JID.
Love for Rent.
Shit!
It was tied. It was tied.
Okay.
I got them both, but it was
okay.
It was Love for Rent. It was Love for Rent.
That's second for me though, for sure. For me, it's JID. Then
that's up there for me too.
Yeah. And then Song of the Year.
Oh,
that's tough.
That might be a totally random.
If I had to pick one song where it was like that was my song this year. When I heard it, it defined the year. I will listen to it. I'll think of 2022.
Song of the year is so hard.
Amen by Earth Gang featuring Musiq Soulchild.
Ooh,
it was one of the coolest samples because it sampled Just Friends by Musiq Soulchild.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I had like just made the sample breakdown video about all the samples that are inside of that one. So I don't know, that was like a really cool hit for me. And I was like, oh, that's dope. And that song that's definitely my top song. And then personally, Kool-Aid by Brass Tracks, but that came out last year.
True.
That was my number
Kool-Aid.
one replay.
Shit, dude.
Honestly, for me, it might have to be something off Denzel Curry's album.
True, damn.
Oh shit, which one?
That's tough. I'm not sure. I think Troubles featuring T-Pain. That was crazy.
Okay.
That might definitely be one. Yeah, because that to me is like I lived 2022 to that album, for sure. Whereas everything else is definitely a lot more. It's more recent than that.
True. But a lot of my shit is kind of older than that. I listen to a lot more older.
I don't know like what's new. That's my only issue.
Easier for me to pick a new song though. Yeah. I was like, look, it doesn't compare to the old shit that I listen to daily.
Facts.
Like every single day, I'm listening to some older shit. We were just listening to The Drought 2 before this started, and we listened to Ransom with Drake, which is his first freestyle he dropped.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna say this song, "Good and Plenty" with Lucky Day, Masego.
True.
And dude, that song is so good. I fucking love that song. I'm just gonna say that because that song's fucking lit.
Yeah. You know? The next one is favorite book of the year, and this one obviously doesn't have to have come out this year. It's just
favorite book.
Okay, favorite book this year.
Oh,
if you read it
this book that I'm still reading.
I haven't read any books.
You're gonna forego this category?
I think it's called Dark Matter. This book's really good. If you guys are into like science fiction shit, this shit's lit. Dark Matter.
Put me on. Shoot me a screenshot.
Dark Matter. If the camera wants to see it.
Yeah. Facts.
Don't
zoom in. Don't zoom in. Don't zoom in for this.
Everybody's heard me talk about it ad nauseum, but Ready Player One was my favorite book I read this year. Easy, and I'm gonna read Ready Player 2. It's in my Amazon cart.
Oh, true. I gotta actually read that book.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's worth it.
So
if I had a physical, I would loan it, but I bought it on Kindle.
Yeah.
Can you Kindle share?
No, I wish you could. Oh, if we could Kindle share, dude, you know how many books I would have stolen from Ryan?
That'd be sick.
Me and Ryan used to, bro. We were the only weird nerds with Kindles.
We got 2 apps now.
I can show you guys how
Everyone
to get
who's watching, forget
EPUBs
that. We got 2
later.
apps.
No, but for me, the book I read this year was The Alchemist.
Ooh,
oh, that's a great book.
Yeah,
how was it? I've not read it.
It was really good.
True.
It was really
That's
good.
just like a classic like story. Like it's a really good story. Yeah.
It was really good.
That shit's good.
I definitely got to peep that.
That's definitely my pick.
Nice.
I included best sports moment on here.
Best sports moment.
Yeah, you said
but I don't have a best.
I was like, I know Josh doesn't have this.
Last night.
No, I don't.
Last night, Luca. Last night was the best sports moment.
Okay.
For me though, Leon Edwards knocking out Kamaru Usman.
Oh, true. That shit was
insane.
crazy.
Why?
That shit was crazy.
That shit was insane.
No, that shit was crazy.
Okay,
don't
Josh.
patronize them.
No, Josh.
I wrote the category, okay?
Don't patronize them.
Bro, so Kamaru Usman, he's in Black Panther. He was the pound for pound number one.
Read the book.
And no, yeah, but you were patronizing them for being excited about theirs.
You have a point. What happened? Usman.
All right, so this dude, he was in the Black Panther. Before the fight, he was like number one pound for pound.
No, that was a crazy fight.
And his ass got knocked off.
He got popped. He got popped.
Yeah.
Like he got knocked the fuck out. Like
that's an extreme high and an extreme
with like
low.
3 minutes left.
Yeah.
And he was winning. He was winning. 3 minutes left. He just got
crazy.
He just got knocked out. It was insane.
Any other cool sports ball moments or sports feet moments?
Sports ball or sports feet?
Oh, World Cup. Messi.
Yeah, Messi. Shout out Messi.
There. I stopped watching.
Shout out Messi. He's the
goat.
GOAT.
Got kicked out.
It
wasn't nationally obligated for me.
There's no longer nation homework.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's it. I think.
Yeah, Messi.
I love soccer there for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, no. You came in, dude. He was so pissed that Josh doesn't watch soccer.
Dude,
he was like, dude, you haven't watched soccer, bro.
This motherfucker called me un-American.
He was like,
it's recorded. It's recorded.
It's because you hate America.
I was like, goddamn. I hated America because I didn't even know how long it was. I thought it was just like 2 games and they was out of there. Bro, I know nothing. Bro.
That's so funny.
Bro.
Oh, man.
We actually watched highlights. We watched highlights.
There were some good F1 races.
F1 happened. Yeah, that should happen.
The first 2 races of the season were pretty awesome.
Facts.
I think it was the 8th. No, I think it was 12th. The one in Great Britain was pretty awesome.
That was was a wild one.
I would say the name of the race, but I don't think it. Do you guys know what
Fucking
they're
no.
It's Silverstone, but yeah.
No clue.
Silverstone, oh, that one.
No idea about
Great
that
track.
stuff.
I sat quietly when I didn't have an answer. Thank you. Next topic here. We're going to. This is favorite thing you created this year.
Yep.
Oh.
Favorite thing you created. Doesn't
This
have
year?
to be the thing that got the most views.
Funny enough.
It's just gotta be the favorite thing you created.
Mine is actually a short.
True. What
It's the one where I compared what Leon Edwards, the dude who knocked Usman out, what he said and what Cole said on his feature on Johnny.
Hell yeah, on Johnny P's Caddy.
Johnny P's Caddy, yeah.
With Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, that was
a dope fucking reel. I watched it like the second it dropped.
It
like popped up on my screen right when you dropped it.
I was like, when I like recorded it the second I got the idea, and I was like, yo, it turned out the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
And it was lit.
Yeah.
It was sick.
Those are the best ones.
Dude, that shit's lit. No, I liked the combination where I coded out this text extraction from like a manga panel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I figured out how to order the text that I extracted, and then I made a video about it. So that shit was pretty lit. Like the whole process of doing that was lit as fuck.
Because you got to like flex.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all saw what I just did?
Yeah, exactly. So that shit was lit.
That's what's up. I think my favorite thing this year was the Just Friends sample breakdown. That's been one of my favorite songs forever, and I never knew why I loved all the songs individually till I was like in college when I found out how like they were all connected.
Yeah.
So just to get to make a video about it and then to get like good reception, like it got really good, just like reception from people messaging me saying like, "Holy shit, I didn't know this," and I was like, "Me either. It's fucking cool."
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was probably my favorite piece of content. And then I haven't dropped it, but the Tiny Desk / Night with Miseducation thing.
We waiting on it.
Awesome.
I want to see that shit.
It might be my favorite thing I drop next year if I don't do 10 of them. But like,
it
was my favorite thing to shoot so far. But like, it's not released, so it's definitely not my favorite thing to release yet.
That shit was lit.
Man, that's a beast. There's a lot going on with that. We got to get that done. But yeah. What's your favorite thing you created, Bob?
This podcast.
Hey! Better than cable.
Let's go. His mic unplugged.
This is why the Bob cam
His
is
headphone
needed. This is why the Bob cam is needed.
Oh, man.
Couldn't hear you guys for
hilarious.
a second there.
Yeah, we know. You almost decapitated yourself with your headphone cord. It's a quick punch to the air. Oh, man, that was great. Oh, man. Well, look, that is the year. What else we got to talk about today? I think that's it. I think we can wrap this on up, man.
That's a pretty good question to wrap on.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I think it's a good one to wrap on. We told you all the favorite things we created. You guys can go and watch those things that we created. So make sure you're staying tuned into all the content that we're dropping. Make sure you're tuning in to everything on Parsons' channel, what you're going to see on the screen. And then you can tune in to everything on Ananya's channel. You can tune in to everything on my channel when we out here. Man, we create all this cool content. Make sure you watch the Nevaland podcast. They had a dope live, man. They had 2 lives since you've been back, man. And I've been in both of them. I fell asleep during the recent one, but the one before that I didn't. And I was in there the whole time.
Yeah, you were in there, dude. That shit was lit.
I was in there the whole time.
Yeah.
Sometimes my comments just start waning off because my eyeball. I fell asleep with my iPad in my bed too. That's hilarious. But yeah, G, make sure y'all watching it. I should have put it on the TV. But hey, tune in all the content. Make sure you're staying up. Have fun going into the new year because this is our last one of 2022. And the next one is going to be 2023, and it's going to be episode 50, and we're going to be in here. So, hey, Bob, I know you got a quote for us, man. Tell us a quote from one of those books you read this year.
Not a quote, but I have something. Okay. Year-end mic drops.
No.
No.
Don't drop my mics. We're not doing that. We're not dropping.
It's the last one of the year, man.
We need a good quote to end the year off.
Yes.
I thought you had one.
What?
When did I say I had a quote?
I saw it in your face.
Ooh, quote your song of the year.
What, my song of the year? Which, oh, man. Well, no, that one was, hey, man, get down on your knees for me.
And that's it.